So in the first part of the book, The Hunger Gap, I'm really fond of all the recipes, really, but there's one recipe I think that anyone could make, and I just think it would be a real good introduction to sort of the philosophy of roots, and that's the forage soup. So it's just a really simple soup, really. It's a bit like a leek and potato soup, but instead of using leeks, you're using all sort of forage leaves, and you're getting out there, still in the cold weather, but it's amazing to go out and find these little sort of shoots of wild garlic which have just popped up, and you think, how have they grown through all this frost, and nettles and things like that, things that you wouldn't necessarily normally eat, but actually make the most hearty, delicious soup. So if people were going to make one recipe for the Hunger Gap, I'd make that. So the time of abundance is just an amazing time of year because you've got so much produce and you're really spoilt for choice. There's loads of recipes in there, and I guess some of them depend on whether you sort of grow your own veg or you can get hold of. It's such a vegetable-led section that if you can get hold of sort of fresh vegetables locally. But like my favourite dish, and it's something that we've served a variant on the restaurant, is the jelly and ice cream recipe. So there's a wild herb woodruff which we forage, which is beautiful, with strawberry jelly, strawberries, bits of meringue. It's just like a fun plate of food. But when we've had a dish on at the restaurant similar to that, I always talk to guests at the end, and I'm like hoping they're going to like one of my dishes. They're always, oh yeah, the jelly and ice cream was great. And you realise that that's actually what people really enjoy eating. And to be honest, I do too. So when it comes to the last part of the book, the preserving season, I mean, I'm a massive fan of like the fermentation section. I really enjoyed writing that, and the writing about sourdough bread and all these sort of fascinating subjects. But probably my favourite recipe in the last bit is the damson donuts and hazelnut eggnog, because it's just pure indulgent dessert, and it feels sort of quite festive. I love donuts, and like freshly made donuts are just a different thing to something you can buy in a shop. And damsons are so sour, they just offset sort of the richness of it all really well. And of course, custard with booze in it, I mean, what's not to like? It's a real winner.